Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Those who are watching me live and those who are about to be in my Zoom call, welcome, welcome. I'm Dr. Sana Yasir, and I love doing these weekly Wednesday live calls with you. Today, we will be talking about um, marriage counseling versus couple coaching. Now, why I decided this topic was because, I have just announced that I'm extending my offer, the spectacular scholarship offer for this week, because some people did say that, we want to consider it, let us work out the finances and everything. So I am flexible, and that is why I want you to take that time. I also thought that this would be a great opportunity for me to just introduce to you the difference between marriage counseling and couple coaching. So, a little bit about marriage counseling first. What do you think it is? What is marriage counseling? You've heard the word. What is marriage counseling? Just mention in chat, mention in the comments. What is marriage counseling? And when do we need marriage counseling? Who are the people who seek marriage counseling? कौन marriage counseling लेना चाहते हैं? And while you think that, I want to, those of you who don't know me, I'm a neuroencoding specialist and a master coach and a relationship coach. And why I do this is because I personally feel that the tools and techniques that have helped me become successful and fulfilled in life can actually help you become fulfilled in life too. Of course, success comes as a byproduct, but it's something to look forward to. So my programs are designed for you to design your future. We do not loop in the back. So I was asking you, have you heard, when you've heard the words marriage counseling, what comes to your mind? Isn't it a picture like a couple is having fights, or their marriage is about to end, things are going downhill, बस तलाकों की शरह बढ़ती जा रही है. Divorces are on a rise, love marriages are ending up in divorces, a lot of expectations, and a lot of disappointment. Am I right? Tap a one if you think I'm right. Tap a one or a thumbs up if you think I'm right. So let's have an eye-opening discussion about marriage counseling so that I can shed light on what couple coaching is and why I offer it. So marriage counseling is like a mechanic is fixing a car when it's broken. Marriage counseling is like a mechanic is fixing a car when the car breaks down. Okay. And that means that in order for you to approach a qualified therapist for counseling, you need to have something wrong. Something needs to be going wrong. Okay. Something will feel like things are not right. And at times, in my case also, there have been people who have approached me after first talaq, after first divorce, and they want to reconcile. And even in the reconciliations, there have been couples who just don't leave their old patterns and they weaponize everything from the past. Okay. If you haven't seen my podcast about weapons in relationships, I would suggest that you go and watch that. Now, coming back to, I was talking about, so it's like your car has broken down and the mechanic who fixes it is actually the therapist. I hope you go to a registered one if you do seek one. Now, traditionally, marriage counseling focuses on past issues. And often it is offered by a licensed therapist. So I would say that marriage counseling often looks back in the past issues. You might relive certain traumas. Whereas coaching, the way I coach couples, we propel you forward. We talk about designing your future. Aage kya hoga? What is there to look forward to? So let me tell you, I have coached a couple who thought that things are not fine because one of them cheated, and this other person was obviously the sense of betrayal was very strong, and because they had a kid, so because of the child, they decided to stay together. Now, they decided to stay together, but they did not get therapy or coaching. They were just fighting, and every time, what would happen is that the wife or the husband would bring something from the past, use it as a weapon. And because of that, this person would become resentful and very irritable. They started avoiding each other. When you avoid instead of talking, what happens? Like I've explained last week also that you could be giving silent treatments or avoiding. You could be having explosive outbursts, or you could be just blaming and lashing out on somebody and just blaming, pointing fingers. You did this, she did that, he did that. He said this, she said this. It's just arguments after arguments. Now, when I was approached by this couple, I asked them, why should I help you? Because what you're doing, see, there was a divorce involved, there was cheating involved, there was divorce involved. Now you're deciding to, instead of getting separated, you're coming together for the child. But what will the child see? For arguments only. Why should I help you? And they said that we want to make it work. And I said, what have you done to make it work? And well, what they told me was very simple, that we are trying to be with each other more. I'm trying to keep a check on him, and he's trying to check on me. But I could not see love and connection there. All I saw was one apprehensive partner fearing that the other partner would leave. And that's not very promising. It goes to show that they are harboring resentment, they're harboring fears, they are harboring negative emotions, and they're not discussing it. They're not effectively working on how to resolve conflicts. All they're saying is that I want to, we are trying. What are you trying? You have not taken any guidance, you have not gone for marriage counseling, you have not chosen coaching. Then what are you trying? So they were like, okay, we were trying to, spend more time together, but because of the child, now we have some arguments around whether what the child should eat, what the child should wear, and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, you found more reasons to argue. So to cut the story short, I introduced them to the couple coaching program, which is a minimum 12 session commitment. And in this program, it's like, let me define couple coaching for you. It's like having a personal trainer for your relationship. I don't want the nitty gritty. I don't want um, unnecessary details of what you do. But this program helps you understand, first get better. Yeah, you first get better. You work on the way you think, you work on the way you manage your emotions, you work on the way you value something and believe in something. And when you are detoxed in the 4 individual sessions, then 4 combined sessions happen. In those combined sessions, we talk about the love language specific to your needs, the needs that are not being fulfilled, because of which you have resentment. So expectations are set. It's not like you will do this and then if you do this, then I will do that. No, it's not like that. It's not an if and then. It's not regimented like that. It's more about enhancing your strengths, not just fixing the weaknesses. We play on your strengths. We ask you to highlight your strengths. We ask you what you like about each other and what you think is the other person's strength. So it gives you a sense of our partner has this as a strength. So for example, Chuti's example from my personal life, I found out that my husband can iron clothes better than me. So there are times now where I just hand over my shirt to Yasir and I say, please just iron this. And he does not say no. Before that, I just took it upon myself that I have to iron my clothes as well as his clothes, as well as the children's clothes. You know how it is, like it was an assumption. But then when we started working on our relationship, I've applied the tools to my relationship. I've learned them and I've applied them and I saw the results and I felt awesome. I felt great. I felt more close, more connected. So that's why I thought that, the elements from NLP, from neuroencoding, from hypnosis, different things that I've added to my skill set, I can put in those tools and techniques together to make curate a beautiful program that can serve couples who are trying to improve their relationship. Now, there are success stories, but there are also not so successful stories. What happens there? When I teach you a tool, when I ask you to apply that tool, I mean, 95% of the people have that knowledge. They can acquire that knowledge from self-help books, from biographies, from different podcasts these days, from YouTube these days. You also have different posters and stuff. But a coach is supposed to hold you accountable. And that's what, I teach you how to apply those things. And so that when you go wrong, I can correct you and it becomes faster. Coaching is a fast-paced process, very goal-oriented. Okay. So while I detangle things for you, उनकी गुत्थी होती है ना उसको सुलझाते हैं. So while I detangle things for you, at the same time, you start pointing out your success. Hey, I did this correctly. Hey, I was able to do this. And we had a great time because we did this exercise and it was very relieving for both of us. So that's when success is built on success, tiny, tiny steps. In those 12 sessions, every session has its own tools and conversation around it so that you get the maximum clarity. So like I said, it's about enhancing your strengths. So maybe one spouse, one partner has some mental health issue going on and they need to address that. And because of the arguments in the couples, they're not able to address it. Maybe one spouse has a lot of workload. And because of that workload, they're not giving quality time to their spouse. And this spouse is just arguing, demanding time. And there's no understanding. Because of this lack of understanding, a lot of things can go wrong. So this is why I emphasize on coaching, where things are designed to provide you clarity, transparency, as well as what to do and how to do it. And then obviously I guide you, right? So I want you to share your thoughts. Now, this is not a blame game thing. You will not get to blame anything. I am very vigilant about homework. I ask, I message, I get after you like, did you do this? When are you doing this? Okay, give me a deadline. It becomes kind of like a coach is supposed to push. So I do that. Now, since I have extended my scholarship, the 30% discount that I'm giving on all my programs. So I would really, really want you to consider and sign up for the couple coaching program. Or if you don't need it and you know that somebody needs it, just pass on my message to them. It's never too late to invest in what matters. It's never too late to invest in what matters. So seize this opportunity. I understand I'm flexible and I have made pocket-friendly programs. So it's not like that, there's so much cost involved. I have posted something about, people objecting to, no, therapy is very cheap. Well, then go for it. If it's cheap, if it works for you, go for it. But if you want faster results, if you want to design your future the way I've been explaining, if you want to learn the tools once, but then reap the rewards for years on years, then consider coaching, couple coaching program. Okay. I think it has a lot of value to add to your life. And with the tools that you learn, you can always, always show your kids the right standards of a healthy relationship. I think that is That is what appeals to most of the people. They want to do it for the kids, but then if you're going to keep arguing, it's better to just separate ways. But before separating ways, please consider at least becoming self-aware, learning the right way, because you might leave this person, but you will not leave your patterns. If you don't leave your patterns, your next relationship or whenever you go for a companionship, you will sabotage it yourself. So I would say that, take this opportunity and go for the couple coaching program. It was $3,500 before, and with the discount, you save 1,050, a whole $1,050. You can convert it into PKR if you like. It's 2,450 for 12 sessions commitment. Now you can space them weekly or you can space them 15 days apart. It's entirely your choice how you want to do it, because when you space it, it becomes even more pocket friendly. So I hope you will consider this. And if you have any questions about it, please feel free to ask. I will be traveling this week, and hopefully I will get back by 20th and address you guys. If I don't, then I'll probably do a quick live, like a Facebook Live from my phone, maybe not Zoom. But yes, I will definitely keep you all informed. Keep waiting for my stories and follow my advice. Start implementing what you are learning. If you're reading a book, read it in a way where you highlight what you can use and then take actions accordingly. I would love to hear from you. Please do let me know if and refer this program, the couple coaching program, to your friends and family who you really want to benefit from this. And I would love to book your calls. My links are already there. So thank you so much. And thank you for tuning in. I know that I didn't take anybody on the Zoom call, so perhaps when I get back, we'll have a word on this. Thank you, guys. Take care.